Cloud. Hey guys, thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. We really appreciate it, guys. We know that you could be hanging out with your family, probably eating dinner, but instead you decided to get on and see what this Bravenly thing's all about, and seeing if it's for your, for you or for your family. So we appreciate you guys for hopping on. Once you guys get on, please make sure to mute yourself because I don't know how to mute everybody. I'm not technically savvy. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. So we got 3 men tonight. What a treat, guys. There's not really that many men in network marketing, but you have three phenomenal men here getting ready to share with you guys. So a little bit about my story, y'all, and then I'm going to turn it over to Aaron. I've been in Bravenly for about 21, 22 months now. It's been absolutely life-changing. And if you go back, man, I really wish I knew how to mute people, but whatever. So I want to take you guys like a little bit back before I got started in Bravenly, y'all. I'm a disabled military veteran. I was in the military for 7 years, jumped out of perfectly good airplanes. That ended up not working out. Then I decided to become a professional college student. That was kind of working out, but in the process, I had accrued about $90,000 in student loan debt. Probably the smartest 30-something-year-old man that you know, but also I was the dumbest with my finances. Negative $165 in my bank account, $90,000 in student loan debt. And I was really struggling, y'all. With my injuries from the military, I couldn't go get a physical labor job. So I just was really, struggling in life, trying to figure out what to do. Been approached by network marketing multiple different times. My sister was even making 50 grand in Amway, but I thought it was a scheme. I just like, man, you got to spend money to make money. Like that just doesn't sound right. Just kept blowing it off. And finally one day I said, you know what? Like enough is enough. Like I'm tired of living paycheck. Actually, right before I joined my first company, guys, I had overdrafted 5 different times. I actually went to the store, bought a Aquafina water, paid $35 for it, with that overdraft. So like, you know what? Enough is enough. Let me just order these products and, and see what happens. So ordered the products, and at the time I was drinking 3 Monsters a day, like had no energy, 33 years old, taking 2 o'clock naps, struggling to sleep, and got started on products, guys, felt super energetic. And I was like, all right, so I feel great. That's step one. And guys, if you're on here and you're a prospect, step one is, making sure the products work. And I'm telling you right now, the products are phenomenal and they work. So I felt amazing. And step two, I said, what do I got to do to be successful in this business? And he said, think of who can I help, not who can I sell to, right? Physically and financially. And can we all agree that this economy and our health is in rough shape? Can we all agree with that right now? So I just started thinking, who can I help, not sell to? So I thought of my mom. I helped her drop 65 pounds, helped my brother drop 45 pounds. That first 2-week paycheck, just by helping a few friends and family members, guys, I made $236. And to me, that was life-changing. And again, guys, I was overdrafting like crazy before that. Had my first steak dinner in God knows how long. Like it was absolutely incredible. Still remember that steak today from 12 years ago. Fast forward about 9 months in the business with no experience, brand new to the industry, only 500 friends on Facebook, y'all. I was from a little redneck town out in the middle of the woods, where most people don't have their teeth. Didn't really know anybody, and I ended up making $6,000 a month with 9 months into the business without knowing what I was doing. So I'm just here to tell you guys, if I can do this, anybody can. But my leader said, Glenn, are you coachable? And I said, absolutely. And he said, this is all we do here, y'all. We share our excitement with other people. We share our story with other people. And then we introduce them to our leaders. And that's all I did. I passed the ball up to my friend. He said, I'm going to hit one over the Green Monster for you. So I've been doing that for 12 years now, just passing the ball to my leaders. And I want to fast forward a little bit, y'all. So when I first started, I had 2 jobs. I was super busy, full-time grad student. If anybody is really busy, would you type busy in the comments? Like if you're just absolutely busy, you got a family, you got jobs, type that in the comments, because I had no time whatsoever. But I did it in the nooks or crannies of my day, and I introduced people to my leader, and I got out of the way, right? That's all I did. And I built up enough income to where I was able to cut back on one of my jobs. And then I built up enough income that I cut back on that next job. I graduated, from college and went on from there. But something happened to my first company, y'all, and I was forced to look for other companies. Ended up getting about 3 months behind on my mortgage. I was struggling, maxed out on my credit cards. And right before I joined Bravenly, y'all, literally 1 week before, we went to the gas station and my daughter asked if I could buy her a candy bar. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't have money to buy a candy bar. And she broke down in the back of my car and started crying. And I just broke down in tears. It's like, man, like it's either go back and get a job for the first time in 10 years, or let's try nowhere marketing one more time. So I reached out, luckily like my good friend Carly Foster made a post, and then Ricky made a post right after that, who you're going to hear from in a minute. And I was like, look, I want to give this one more shot, but it has to check all these boxes. And we're going to go over all the boxes tonight, y'all. And I didn't want to be the only one winning. My previous company, I was the only one winning, the only one going on the incentive trips. And I said, Ricky, and I said, Carly, I said, look, if I'm going to join y'all's Bravenly business, got to check these boxes. And so the first box that had to check was products. I'm a personal trainer. Aaron and Ricky, have experience in that as well. Personal trainer, nutrition to exercise science. I was like, products is number one for me. I got to believe in the products because there's thousands of companies out there with tons of products. And so that's huge for me. Like I need to love the taste. It needs to be affordable. It needs to be effective, right? So they said, man, yeah, absolutely. And so I ordered my products. I got them in, and, I'm going to go over some of my favorite products here, but I want to make sure they're safe, guys. These are formulated by a naturopathic doctor. You can actually pronounce all of the ingredients. Have you guys ever looked at ingredients where like some long word, you can't pronounce it? And natural everything, y'all, like natural colors. Aaron's going to go over the rush here in a minute, but the pina colada actually has 1,000% riboflavin in it. If you guys Google riboflavin, it tells you it'll turn the color of the drink yellow. So we got natural flavors, natural colors. All of our supplements do multiple different things in one. And so it's not like you're buying a bottle of probiotics and you're buying this. We have literally 5 to 9 different supplements in one. So I'm going to go over a couple of my favorite products. I'm going to turn it over to Aaron to go over 2 of his favorite products, y'all. So the first product I want to go over is our mushroom and nootropic coffee. Have any of you guys tried a mushroom coffee before? Have you tried ours? If you have, please type mushroom coffee in the comments. So guys, this is a mushroom and nootropic coffee. It's not like Rise just has a couple mushrooms and nothing really else. This has literally all the things, and I want to read what all is in this one product, y'all. This one product helps with appetite control. And just a little bit about my story, y'all. I've dropped 22 pounds on Bravenly, but I dropped 15 and I went in a plateau. And once I started the mushroom coffee, I dropped an additional 7. So the mushroom and nootropic coffee helps with appetite control, reduces inflammation, helps with athletic performance, energy, immune system, mood and stress, may protect against liver damage, helps with respiratory health, digestion, gut health, joint health, skin health, heart health. Yes, I'm still going. Thyroid function and blood sugar. This one product, guys, does literally all of the things. Like I could literally survive on just this one product. So it's absolutely phenomenal. It's got Dutch chocolate cocoa powder in there. Gives it like a little bit of a chocolate taste. So if you say, hey, you know what? I don't like the taste of coffee. It's got some chocolate taste. So that tastes absolutely incredible. It does not taste like mushrooms, right? I like to mix it with this product called Gold. And so I told you guys, like I jumped out of airplanes. I have every injury known to me, every type of itis, tendonitis, bursitis, like arthritis, like all the itises. This product right here has turmeric, apple cider vinegar, Garcinia cambogia, and more. The product's called Gold, but it helps with all inflammation in the body. So it helps with my joints, inflammation. It also helps with metabolism. It also helps with hunger. It helps with immune system and skin. A lot of people take this just for their skin, but there's just so many benefits in here, y'all. It tastes like a snickerdoodle. So when I mix these two together, guys, it tastes phenomenal. Guys, I've been an insomniac because of the military for over 20 years. Like I bought a $10,000 mattress. I've been on Ambien. I have blackout lights. Like I've bought about 50 different pillows, like all the things trying to figure out how to sleep. Finally, after 20 something years of no sleep, I got on this Drift product. If there's any people that have problems with sleep, type insomnia in the comments. But guys, it's a Dutch chocolate cocoa powder. It tastes like hot cocoa or like a liquid brownie, but it helps your body naturally produce its own melatonin. There's only 1.5 milligrams in here. It's got a whole bunch of all natural ingredients to help you guys go to sleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. So it's phenomenal, but also helps regulate blood sugar. So you're not going to have any blood sugar spikes in the middle of the night waking you up, and it helps with your sweet tooth. So instead of going for that donut or whatever you go for this instead. Last product I'm going to go over, and I'll turn it over to Aaron to cover his two products. Is the Bravenly Fit Fuel. Has anybody tried this yet? If you have, guys, please let us know what you think in the comments. This is my favorite product. And I say, oh, they're all my favorite, guys. We've been asking for a protein shake for a long time, but I did not know that they were going to under promise and over deliver, guys. This one product has protein, 5 different types of hydrolyzed collagen. So small molecule, you absorb all the collagen, type 1, type 2, type 3, type 5, and type 10. It's got 50 different superfoods in here, y'all. It's got 20 vitamins and minerals. So you know how you have your Centrium and 1-a-day vitamins. You got that in here, 50 superfoods, colostrum, pro and prebiotics, digestive enzyme, and so much more. Guys, this is literally $364 worth of supplements that you're literally lining up in one supplement. It tastes like a melted vanilla ice cream. It's phenomenal. So we do have a lot of products. We're not going to go over all of them, but I'm going to turn it over to Aaron to go over his favorite 2 real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me good? Awesome, awesome. Excited to be here, you guys. My name is Aaron. A lot of people call me Coach. Like Glenn was saying, I'm a personal trainer. I've been a trainer for 16 years. I'm also a disabled vet as well. I wasn't jumping out of planes. I wanted to, ironically, but I didn't get a chance to because I tore my knee in the military. I was actually getting ready to sign up for Special Forces because I was gung-ho like that. I was like, let's go, let's do it all. And then I tore my knee up when I was 19 years young, which is crazy. And I've had a lot of knee issues for the last, I don't know, I've lost count, 10 years. I'm only 29, you guys. I'm only 29. I'm kidding. And so I've had knee issues for like the last 27 years. And so I've always struggled with inflammation. I've always struggled with, aches and discomforts, joint issues nonetheless. And I've always been very cognitive of what I put in my body. I've always had this mentality: am I going to put any cheap products or cheap ingredients in my body? Because at the end of the day, you're just going to waste it. And it's just going to be a waste of money, and you're not really taking anything that's going to benefit your body. So I've been in this industry 10 years. I joined network marketing back in December of 2013, and I was that kind of guy that hated network marketing. I thought this industry was a pyramid scheme. How many of you guys have ever thought that? Comment pyramid scheme in the chat, in the comment section below, if you've ever thought that this industry was a scam, right? That was me. I literally thought it was a scam. I worked in a gym and I constantly had people trying to send me to their meetings and to help, for me to sell their products. And then one day I decided to say yes. I was struggling financially. I was working at a corporate job I was not happy with. I was struggling financially, and I had nothing. I had no furniture. I had sleeping on a mattress and a box spring. And I thought to myself, this cannot be my life. I went through Iraq and Kuwait, survived all of that to get back to the US and realized, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And so I said yes to the industry, fell in love with the industry. Unlike Glenn, I had a lot less friends than he did. I actually had 200 friends. I was late to the game when it came to Facebook and social media because I was in Iraq and Kuwait, so I didn't know how this whole worked. But I learned very quickly. I realized what I wanted out of this industry. I wanted to make some extra money. I literally had a small mindset of, hey, an extra few $100 a month would benefit my family tremendously. And it just kept growing from that point forward. I decided, I'm just going to see where this takes me. And I started to shoot for something called not financial freedom, time freedom. And how many of you guys want time freedom? Comment time freedom in the comment section below, because that started to be my goal. I started to realize, you know what? I'm over working for somebody else. I'm over, feeling underappreciated. I'm over having a glass ceiling above my head at my job. I'm over people telling me what I can and can't do. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna shoot for the top. And we were able to hit the top rank in my first company in a short time frame because I was motivated. I was very inexperienced. I had no idea what network marketing was, but I knew how to share with people. And so I started sharing. And next thing you know, we grew. We had a lot of success in this industry, but I felt out of alignment with my first company. And so I walked away. I felt like, you know what, I'm not going to continue to promote or push something I no longer believe in. I fell out of alignment. So I walked away from a business I built, and I was lost, you guys. I jumped into another company that was a mistake, and I quit the industry in 2023, January 2023. I walked away from the industry, and I thought I was going to walk away from for good. And I made $0 in network marketing in 2023. And I went from making a good amount of money to making nothing. And it was hard. And it was a good, great, great lesson to learn in the process because it allowed me to be humble. And it definitely was an experience. But I will say, in that process, I learned how to get closer to God. I learned how to listen to His plan and for Him to guide me where He wanted me to be at. And I watched my dear friend Angela. We worked together for 15 years in the gym, corporate America. We worked outside of corporate America. We worked in network marketing together, and I watched her. And a lot of people do that. We end up watching people, right? See what they're going to do. Like, are you really going to stick this out? Are you really having that kind of success? I watched her, and she would send me messages from time to time saying, "Hey, Aaron, are you sure you don't want to look into this?" And I said, "No." So had I looked into Bravenly in March, I probably would be here with you guys in over a year, but I didn't. I kept saying no to her because I felt I wasn't ready. And I kept saying no, but I kept praying on it. And she was praying for myself and my family as well. Like, hey, whatever God's decision He decides for you, I'm going to support you either way. And so back in June, I got on a Zoom just like this, and I met these amazing individuals and this leadership in this company. And I was like, you know what, this is different, you guys. This is extremely different. And so I think it was July 2nd, 4th of July weekend, had opportunity to meet Aspen and listen to what she was sharing and her vision and her thoughts and her mindset. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm that's it. And we decided as a group of a bunch of friends of ours, decided to say yes. And we said yes collectively because, you guys, I was so burnt out in this industry that I didn't think I wanted to do it again. And I had very small goals coming back, but we were able to surpass that by a lot because our team just was extremely motivated and excited. And we just followed God's plan. And fast forward, now going into March, this was the best yes I could have ever made. Said, as of last month, I'm doing this full time again, as well as my coaching business. And I love it. And I love to be able to share these products, especially the new BFF that came out with my clients who need to increase that protein intake. But I'm so excited for every single person that's here. And I shared this with a friend of mine earlier today. He says, what is network marketing? Like, share it with me. And I told him very simple. It's a business and an industry where you can be able to impact somebody's life from the products, or you can impact their life from the business where they can earn some extra money, or you could do a combination of both. But either way, it's always going to start with the products. And that was one of the biggest things. I had to make sure the products worked. And my two favorite products, my jams, are Ignite, which is this bad boy. We call this the green pill, you guys, because it's like kind of could look at it as a multivitamin, but 10 times more stronger than the store stuff the stuff you see on the store shelves. And it gives you that energy. That B12 kicks in. You get that nice, clean energy. But on top of that, what I love to do, and you guys, my second jam is Rush. And this is Pina Colada Rush. You probably can't see it because the sun is shining extremely bright in my garage. The sun is shining. I love me some Pina Colada. That's my jam. Comment in the comment section what your favorite flavor is for Rush. We got a whole bunch of different flavors, you guys. But I'll never forget the first time I drank this Rush. I thought to myself, what can this mix with? I'm just kidding, you guys. I was like, this is amazing. Y'all, this is my jam. I love drinking Rush. It's kind of like I get that mid-morning drink. I'm a I'm a water fanatic, but this is hands down the best vitamin drink I've ever had in my entire life. And keep this in mind, I've been personal trainer 16 years. I've been around supplementation for a very long time. I've tried tons of supplements, and I will say that this Rush, it makes me excited. I feel like I'm sitting on a beach in Punta Cana and having a drink, and it's pina colada. And the cool thing, Amanda, you just said, how long does the energy last? It all depends on the person's body. Me personally, I'm up at 5 in the morning sometimes, and I go all the way to 8 o'clock at night. So if that gives you an indication how long it lasts, it's a pretty long time. And that's why I like the Rush in the mid afternoon, because just to get that extra burst of energy, it does help as well too. Especially if you're on the go, or if you sit behind a desk. Sometimes I sit at my office and I'm working in my office, but I don't have that hitting the wall crash. And the beautiful thing about it is I always sometimes think to myself, how amazing are these products? Well, over these last 4 days, I got to share this with you guys before I swing it back over to Glenn. I actually wasn't taking any of the products. It was spring break and my products didn't come in the mail. And I thought to myself, well, let me test my body and see how my body feels without being on the products. You guys, it was spring break. Like I was not working. We was on like vacation and I was so tired. I started laughing. I'm like, how am I so tired? I'm not doing anything. Like I'm on vacation. But the funny thing about that was I was like, wow, it just made me realize how awesome these products are because I've been taking them religiously for the last, I don't know, 8 months. And this was the first time not taking them. And it wasn't by choice. I accidentally forgot to purchase and we went on vacation. They came in while I was on vacation. And so as soon as I got home, today was the first time taking the golden brew, but yesterday I took the ignite and I took my, my rush, and I was just like nonstop from 7 in the morning all the way to 9 o'clock at night. I had taekwondo. It was a lot of fun, and it made me realize how powerful these products are, you guys. It made me realize these are some really good products, and I love it. And I know once you get this in your system, number one, you're gonna love the way it tastes because you're not gonna have that nasty aftertaste that most supplements have out there. But number two, you're just gonna love how that clean energy, that refreshing energy. And on top of that, if you're the type of person that works out or doesn't work out, it's gonna get your body moving more, which is always a good thing. So if you work out, it's gonna enhance your workouts. If you don't work out, it's gonna get your body moving to where you're gonna see even more results and more goals long term. So with that said, Glenn, I'm gonna swing it back your way.
All right, thanks, brother. Guys, I'm going to be real quick. Then I'll swing it back to Aaron for a couple of minutes. We'll go to Ricky. So just real quick, finishing up with the products, y'all. We have an 80% reorder rate here. That is true residual income. The people I enrolled 22 months ago are still ordering products today. So the ultimate goal always, guys, residual income. We're not over here picking up the phone, forcing people to order. They order them because they love them, and they cost. The cost is really good. We have a rewards program where they can earn free product credits and stuff like that. We also have a 10-to-1 customer to rep ratio here, y'all. It's not just people over here ordering their auto ships it's not just business partner ordering the products to be qualified for commissions. It's actual customers that love the products, and to have a company that's going to stick around forever, like that's something that you need, right? So I want to talk about my favorite product, guys. That's the income opportunity. The income opportunity, like Aaron said, has allowed me time freedom. I'm now a stay-at-home dad. I'm able to take my daughter to all of her travel volleyball stuff, her club volleyball, just able to be the best dad possible because of these products and this opportunity. So I'm going to go over this real fast, y'all. And if you have questions about the comp plan, we can send you a video about that. But I just want to state a couple things, y'all. Our compensation plan pays back 55% back to the field when most companies do 35%. Guys, go to businessforhome.org, whatever company you've been looking at, they'll tell you the percentage. Ours is 55% of every product that leaves the warehouse, guys. We're a volume-based comp plan. Like every single product in my whole entire organization counts. We get paid on that. We don't have set pay here, y'all. We have uncapped pay. So literally everywhere that I work, no matter if I go on my 11th level or my 5th, and I help those people, I'm going to benefit financially. They're going to benefit financially, y'all. Here's another cool thing, y'all. If you're not good at building teams, it's fine. Like the seller can make a lot of money here. We pay back the first 20% is on the suggested retail price. A lot of companies, y'all pay on, oh, we're going to give you 50% of half of the volume, y'all. We pay on the suggested retail price. So the seller can make a lot of money here. The builder can definitely make a lot of money. But here's another cool thing. We do comp plan enhancements. A lot of times whenever the CEO says, hey, we're going to change the comp plan, it's for the worse. So in January, y'all, we took away the leg requirement. Like I have somebody who hit the third rank of the company last month, and they haven't even recruited a single person. And on the business builder side, they hit that rank without even recruiting a single business builder. So there's no leg requirement, y'all. We now have an affiliate program here, which I think is super cool. So if you're not ready to build a business yet, but you want to, just get customers, you can get the same discount as us and make up to a 35% profit from your customers, just like us, guys. We have no tricks in our compensation plan. We're not, hey, if you have to help all these people rank in order to hit this rank. So there's no tricks. We have stackable bonuses. Like I told you on the beginning, I was 3 months behind on my mortgage. Literally August 31st of 2022, if I didn't hit vice president level in my second month in the business, I was going to lose my house in September. And I looked at those bonuses. Okay, if all these stack on top of each other and I do this, I'll be able to keep my house, y'all. So I hit that rank, on August 31st of 2022. I was able to keep my house. It's not like some companies like you got to hit it 3 months in a row before we unlock the bonuses. Once you hit them, they're unlocked immediately. Guys, here we can actually earn up to a 15% profit on our own purchases, which is unheard of in the industry. So you can get up to 45% off of your products, y'all. Another cool thing here, y'all, we have a rank maintenance program. Have you guys ever been a part of a company where, let's say you hit that rank by midnight, like you signed up your cat, your neighbor, like you signed up your spouse illegally to hit your rank, and then the next month you fall back and you don't get paid? Well, here, y'all, we have rank maintenance, which is like incredible. So let's just say you have a rank at 10,000 in volume. The next month, you only need 80% of that. So you only need to hit 8,000 in volume the next month. So instead of having to hit 10,000 again the next month, all you need is 8,000. I thought that was absolutely genius, guys. So I'm not going to go over everything, but we do have incentive trips if you love to travel. We're about to close up a trip to the Dominican Republic. My wife is calling me, I think, but I'll try to ignore that. Oh, I don't know how to ignore this, but my phone's ringing like crazy. Last thing I'm going to talk about, y'all, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Aaron to talk about one thing, and then Ricky. Can y'all hear that ringing? Dang it. Hold on one second. Somebody's annoying me. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let me get back to, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Hey, this is life. Okay, I'm just going to close that. I'm going to turn it back over, guys. So the other thing that really helps us here, y'all, is the systems. Like people, have you guys ever been a part of a company where you had to create all the flyers? You had to be the leader to do all the Zooms. You had to create the ATM groups and like all the things. Well, that was me in my last company. It would be Friday night at 8:30 Central. Like I would be, doing a Zoom at 8:30 with my team on Friday night when I should be dating my wife, guys. This is so simple here. You don't have to know how to launch people. We have something called Bravenly Home. If you go there, it says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, all in order on how to launch people, y'all. You simply send them that website. They can go there and get their business launched where you don't have to hold their hand. Of course, we will help you with that, guys, but all the tools and resources are there. We have groups that you can add your prospects to that can go in and see their own testimonies, but just tons of resources here. With that being said, Aaron, are you on? If not, then I'll just turn over to Ricky.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I turned my camera off. Somebody was at the door.
All right. Sorry about that phone call, y'all. So back to you, Ricky, and then we'll close it out with Ricky. So Aaron,
all good. So one of the things I wanted to touch on, you guys, the leadership. So I've been in this industry 10 years. And one thing I will say about this leadership, I've never had leadership like this. And I know that sounds cliche, but I actually never had leadership in general in 10 years of network marketing. You're probably wondering, but how's that even possible? Well, when I first came on board in the business, my sponsor quit 1 month into me signing up. So I didn't understand what leadership was. Even though I learned how to be a leader in this industry, everybody's a leader. The moment you sign somebody up, you're a leader in network marketing. There's no running around. You don't have to have a team of 1,000 or a team of 5,000 or 5 million. It could be one person, and that becomes your leader. But I never had leadership above me to help me be a better leader until we came here. And me and Angela, she's not on here tonight, but she would vouch for that. She ran into the same situation I ran into. We just didn't have leadership. We didn't know what leadership was. We always had to create our own systems. We've always had to figure things out by ourselves. And one thing that stood out here in Bravenly is the leadership, you guys. The leadership is unmatched. It's blown my mind how every single leader in this company cares for each other, but not only cares for each other, and this is huge, and I hope somebody hears this tonight and goes, you know what, I needed to hear that message. We cheer each other on, and we also work together side by side. There's no such thing over here as I'm going to build my business and not share with anybody else in the company what we're doing to have success, which is huge. I've never seen anything like that in my entire career. And I love the fact that every leader works collectively together to grow the company. not to grow their team, not to grow their business, to grow the company as a whole. And that speaks volumes because we're basically one team, Team Bravery. We have one dream, one mission to be the number one company in the industry, because that means we're changing millions of lives worldwide. And so that's something that stood out to me when I looked at this company and I looked at the comp plan and I looked at everybody. I'm thinking, I've never seen this before. Other people cheering each other on that are part of different teams, different organizations, but we have the same mindset. We want to see everyone win. There's no selfish mentality here. There's no mentality of I'm going to keep what I'm doing that's working away from everyone else. Everyone here loves to help everybody. Everyone here loves to work with everyone. We call each other sideline sisters and brothers for a reason, because we treat each other like family. And when we came on board this business, I never experienced that, but it was a breath of fresh air to see the love, the support, and just the unity that everyone has. But it starts with the co-founder and the CEO, Aspen Emery, and it starts from the top and it trickles its way down. And the love that they have and support that they have for each other, you guys, is something that the industry needs. And that's what we're providing day in and day out. So if you decide, you know what, I want to look further and I want to take a step into this business, understand you're not joining the person who introduces you. You're joining a whole army. And I say that respectfully. Shout out to all my veterans, right? You're joining a whole army of people that's going to show you love, show you support, but most importantly, show you the leadership that you probably have never had or that you crave. And so with that said, Glenn, I'm going to swing it back your way.
And I'm gonna swing it Ricky's way. So I'm gonna introduce Ricky. Y'all, look, Ricky. If it wasn't for Ricky, none of us would be here. Probably 90% of the company is underneath Ricky Durant's leadership, guys. He's one of the most amazing leaders I've ever had the pleasure of working with in my entire life. He doesn't see you as a number. Well, I remember when I first started, he was calling me at 10:45 at night. Like we're trying to dude, I'm in bed, man. Like, what are you doing? But he literally he cares about everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. He's a servant heart, a servant leader, a hard worker, unmatched in this industry. It's a pleasure and honor to be working with you, Ricky Durant.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And guys, you've seen it all, basically. So I want to paint the vision on where we're at as a company and where we're going. Okay, because you've heard about the comp plan, you've heard about the stories. And what attracted me the most about Bravenly was the God-fearing CEO that we have. It's privately owned. I was with a publicly traded company that I had built for 5 years and went on to making life-changing income, millions of dollars over that 5-year period, to have the rug pulled out from underneath us at that company. Okay, so 22 months ago, I was with my back against the wall, and I saw people that I dearly love just falling off my business, not because of me. It was because of what the company was doing to make the stock of the company, since it was public, go up, and taking away products and making not so good products, right? To cut the costs down, to bring the rent. It was crazy, guys. I have never in my life been out of shape, okay, until about 24 months ago. The stress was horrendous. And I told my wife, I said, I'm done. I said, I guess my time in network marketing is done. I can't do this anymore. But I remember 8 years ago, scrolling through Facebook, and funny story, guys, the guy Aaron that you just heard talking, he inspired me to get into network marketing. And you guys didn't know that, right? I watched one of his videos and I said, I love this guy's energy. And I started following him whenever I got started in direct sales. And I had a crystal clear vision on what I wanted to be like whenever I got to the leadership rank, because I knew I was going to get there. I knew what not to be like because I didn't come from money. Okay. I wasn't doing this for money. A lot of people go, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to get rich. I want to do this to make millions. Guys, I'll tell you this. Okay, I've made millions. I do this for the impact. Okay, the way I'm going to impact your life, the way we're going to change your life, whether it's financially with your health goals, I do this because I wake up with a purpose, and you guys are my purpose. Okay, people go, why you work so much? I don't work. Have you ever heard the saying, whenever you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life? I haven't worked a day in my life over 6 years. So 22 months ago, whenever I looked at Bravenly, I was like, this can't be real. There's got to be something wrong. So it took us about 8 weeks of drilling the CEO of our company, compensation plan, resources, everything, and I just could not unsee it. Then we started talking to people that we were connected with, and guys, it was like the floodgates opened up. Okay, the company was founded in 2020 in December. In 2021, the company did $1 million. In 2022, we came in, okay, Be Brave Society, and the company did $8 million. Okay, this past year, we did $19 million. Have you ever seen a hockey stick? Okay, we're right there at the hockey stick. Now people are going, okay, this is not a startup company. This is the real deal. There is real product. There is real leadership. And guys, we have CEOs of other direct sales companies coming out of retirement, not to work at corporate, to come out and build out in the field. Okay, there's over 300 years at the leadership experience of this company, over $4 billion in lifetime sales. Why am I telling you that? Because you've probably heard about a company called Amazon. Well, guess what? I think everybody knows who Amazon is. I found out about that company about 5 years ago. I was coming home from the gym. My wife is buying everything on Amazon, and I'm like, what is this? And she goes, oh, babe, it's Amazon. And I said, what's that? I was oblivious to Amazon. I went and started doing a little research. The company was already $1 billion. So if you're on this call, or if you're catching the replay in the future, someone that loves you and cares about you wants you to take a deeper dive into Bravenly and look at the products, look at the company, look at the compensation plan, because the same way that it has impacted us, it will impact you and everybody around you. So thank you so much for having me on tonight. Thank you, Glenn and Aaron. I love you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
You guys have a good night. Get back with the person who invited you here if you guys have any questions, and we can send you guys a video out or anything else that you need, but we appreciate your guys' time. Thank you, everybody.